the Oregon Ducks. Right ahead with us.
Entering paused screen, you have 10 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call, special
David
teams,
Pollock
you
and
have
Jesse
5
Palmer with me in
options.
the booth.
Kickoff middle
Guys,
is
we are
selected.
ready to tee it up. And the Ducks will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So the Washington Huskies return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. These
Entering
rivalry
play
games
call,
can really get
coach
the blood pumping,
suggestions.
and we'll see who can manage their emotions
Middle
best
option
early.
is
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I
Entering
can control.
TPL safety.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it
Cover
upfield.
4 drop. 3, cover 3 hard
This
flat.
crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On the run, it's Coleman. They stay aggressive and push their way out
Entering
to the
play
33,
call,
and it's
3,
first
cover 3
down.
hard flat.
That's a really good looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, we talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had, these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
Top 3 does match.
And that play
TPL
shows you really what this defense is about.
Number
It's
one,
a
Hill.
difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from
Yeah,
all
pushing.
angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Washington.
Entering
And once
play
he
call,
found
coach
daylight, it was
suggestions.
Katie
There
bar
are
the
6
door, baby.
categories.
And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing
Entering
at a
play,
high level
return
early.
right.
So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
The Ducks offense has its first opportunity of the day. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can
Entering play
support the
call,
run and
coach
also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people,
Next,
too.
okay.
They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
Power football with the run. Slithers into space. He's off to the races. He's at the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 and the
Entering
11.
play call.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They'll try the left side. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown,
Entering play
Oregon.
call, coach suggestions. There are
Did
8
not take
categories
long to
in
get
the
into the end zone. Now let's see if this
selected.
gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have
Entering
points,
play call,
full points,
special
more
teams.
points.
You have 5
Drives together
options.
like that.
Kickoff middle
That
is
quickly
selected.
chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
46. Big 4.
Huskies have it back trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their feet.
Engaged. Pinch.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The sure hands, it's Jackson.
Entering play.
And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Washington sends out the punt team. Slips through the line. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
TPL outs.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
Throw.
This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking,
That's
man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
When you talk about creating big plays in a running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Work it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
Inside zone.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
Shotgun.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Spread Y slot. There are 15 categories. You have 18 options. RZ cross HB rail
We
selected.
played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter.
Spread Y slot. There are 15 categories.
down
You
play
have
to get the
18
quarter
options.
started.
RZ cross HB rail select. Short cross.
Quarterback checking the play.
Post.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Finds his big tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
46.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Entering play.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the
There are 6
backfield, got the big
categories.
play.
Over. 3. Cover. Silver shoe pinch.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They'll try the run. At the 45, on his way. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge, like they do a great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the number one thing you want to do with a jet sweep is make that thing bounce, right? Don't let it get outside right now. Make that thing go east-west, not north-south. Great job by the defense being ready for that jet sweep.
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. We can talk about the next game on the schedule. They're always looking forward to this one.
Dropping back, it's Rodgers. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. But we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man.
There are 4 categories.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Corner strike.
And here comes the offense on second down.
Max protect up.
Here's the handoff. The Ducks have enough for the first down.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the hole.
Looking for a crease. It's James. At the 35, he's open. All kinds of running room. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Huskies have it back trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt, when your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum.
Gets away from one. He's got space. Off he goes. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
To the air, it's Rodgers. Using the quick game.
Entering play call over.
His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Cover one hole.
This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. He got it.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then pedal.
Continues to fight for yards. Man, they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Open space at the 25. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Pro. Corner strike. 26-2.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Whittington. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Zone action.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll toss it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Wing tight formation. Break. Go special. Option is field goal. There are 6 categories.
And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And this one splits the upright. And they'll push that one down a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Entering paused screen, you have 5 up. Return right.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
There are 15 categories.
They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Backs up.
To the ground with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's James. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. He's now over 200 yards, and our stats maven CD reminds us only a couple of guys in Duck history over 5,000 for their careers, while Michael James and Royce Freeman.
Yeah, and those guys had big playability just like him. The ability to take a run, make a big play, throw to him out of the backfield, catch the football, make somebody miss. Just dynamic playmakers.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. And the Ducks pick up the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play. They get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. They're going to ride this running back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll leave it with him. Nice move there. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line.
Option accepted.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
Option accepted.
We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust.
Corner.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Moving away from pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid
inside zone split.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. No one for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Defense makes the
Entering
stop,
play
but the
call,
chains
blues
move, and it's
Bills.
1st
There are
and goal
5
from
categories.
the 8.
You have 6
This offense
options.
in scoring
HP by the
position with a
selected.
fresh set of downs.
Backs up.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough
Entering
running gets it
made
down
I
to the 4.
tight. There are 4 close.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal.
Backs protect up.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he takes it in for the score.
Entering play call, coach
Touchdown,
suggestions. There are 8 categories. You
Now
have
they've got a
11
little
options.
breathing room. They are
Advantage
in
selected.
firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Entering play
Because it
call,
only
special
takes one
teams. You
play.
have
We
5
know how
options.
much of a
If
factor
possible, is
momentum
selected.
can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
Entering
Oh,
play
look what I
call,
found. The
formation.
offense
There
keeps
are 6 categories. There are 2
That's a breathing
coach
a sigh of
suggestion.
relief for
Formation.
sure.
There are 6
Kick return tries
categories.
to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning a what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. He's got his man. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down.
Entering
Awesome
play
job
call
by the
over.
quarterback getting
Cod
Casey
free
out.
bus match WK.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it in the last minute.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them.
They get enough rush, and
Entering
it
play
pays
call,
off the sack at the
suggestions.
20.
There are 6
Down by
categories.
multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
There are 4 categories.
And that's a really
You have
good
6
job by the
options.
defense,
8
understanding the
backs protect.
situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this
Entering
game.
play call,
Hurts is
close.
way ahead
There
for
are 4
about 3.
categories.
It's
You
down
have
at the
6
8.
options. HB stretch is selected.
Looking for a gap. It's James. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right
Entering
on the
play call,
doorstep of Pater.
close. There are 4
The Ducks will
categories.
try
You
to
have
punch it
6
in on
options.
1st and goal.
HB stretch is selected.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oregon! And the
Entering
route
play
is
call,
on.
coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
This has been a
You have
complete
11
performance.
options.
The
Advantage
defense
is
has been
selected.
lights out, and the offense, obviously, just
Entering play
continues
call,
to pour it
special
on.
teams.
This
You
is
have
what you
5
call having
options.
a
If
great
possible, is
day.
selected.
Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He thought about bringing that out for a half
Entering
second, but he'll take a knee and he'll bring it to the 25.
Cod free buzz match.
Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington.
Cover
One of the
9
most valuable
should
things a
make
quarterback can have,
time.
David, short-term memory. Just forget
cover
that
3
last
yard
pick.
flat.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
Spread.
It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy
Entering
throws.
play call.
They
Zero
finally
blitz.
make the stop,
Edge
but the
blitz
big
1.
run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Entering play call.
We've reached the
Coach
2-minute
to
warning, and we see
3-0
miracles
blitz.
in college
Edge blitz
football
1.
all of the time, and they could
Audible.
use one here. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Give cushion.
He's looking to throw it. Flips it out to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? He'll
Entering
bring up
play.
second and
Cover
4.
3 play.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some
Entering
explosive plays on this
formation.
offense. Because today they've been
Nickel.
lacking.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the
Entering
sack.
play. Cover
The
4
defense puts
bonds.
the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the
Entering
quarterback,
play
being
call.
disruptive.
Cover
They've
2
been all
corner
over
blitz.
the field.
SS blitz 2.
Well, this guy must
Corner
feel like
blitz
he's
3.
running to a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on down.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Max protect up.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Quick step and go. At the 35, he's loose. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. They go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down.
Max protect up.
On the ground, it's James. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen his speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
There are 8 categories.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's
It's
your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if he just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making a nice tackle.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. It's caught. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Defense uses the timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
Out, player, spec, I form, close, error for category, DBL out, AHB stretch.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line.
Let's go, take it to the house.
Backs protect, up.
Using his legs, it's James. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Option is set. Spread Y slot. There are 15 categories.
And here we go.
You have
Final
18
play of the game
options.
right here.
RZ Cross HB Rail selected. Audible.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that
screen. You have 3
but the good
options.
teams
Stats
figure out
selected.
who they are, what they do well, and you can tell